Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video. This is in fact a live stream. It will be going up on the channel afterwards. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and smash the likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. So guys, if you're joining me in the live stream or watching it after, I'd appreciate it if you could comment in the chat or in the comment section your predictions for the pay-per-view. Today, we're going to be going through every single match. We're going to start with the Undertaker and Brock Lesnar match, and we're going to work our way through the match card, predict every single match. You guys are going to give your predictions as well as we go through it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Usually we get loads of people in these live streams, so hopefully you guys remember to hit the like button, share it around Twitter as we are live so we can get more people in this and get more people watching. It's always a great time. I'm going to kick things off in a couple of minutes when we wait for people to get into the actual stream, but everything's going great. Can't wait for this pay-per-view. I didn't do a live stream for Night of Champions because I was busy moving house, but we're back on track doing it for Hell in a Cell. I've been doing these since Money in the Bank. They do really, really well, these live streams. You guys absolutely love them. Really fun to do as well. It's good to engage with you guys, and I really like them. So I was going to do a live stream yesterday for this, just didn't have time, so we're doing it on Saturday instead. So hopefully you guys are around and can join the live stream. Let's see how this one goes. We've got some people in the chat. Everything is going okay. We've got 9 people in already. That's absolutely insane. It says 0 on one of my screens and 9 on the other, but whatever. That's absolutely great. So we're going to kick things off by talking about the Hell in a Cell match between the Undertaker against Brock Lesnar. Really, the build towards this match has been absolutely horrific, but it doesn't really matter because everybody was already sold on the idea of a Brock Lesnar and Undertaker match anyway, so it doesn't really matter that there hasn't been that good of a build. I mean, on Monday, it was absolutely awful. They didn't even step in the ring together, but we're excited to see it, and my winner I've got is Brock Lesnar. If you guys disagree, I won't be surprised. I see a lot of people thinking that Undertaker's going to win. If you do think Undertaker's going to win, post in the comments why you think Undertaker's going to win. I can see it probably being the hardest match to predict on the card, but I have to go with Brock Lesnar winning this match. I can see both guys having a chance of winning, but it's just more likely going to be Brock Lesnar. I'm going to give my reasons on why I think it's going to be Brock Lesnar, but if you have reasons why I think it's going to be The Undertaker, I'd love to know. Maybe you can try and convince me. Top 10 Wrestling says Brock Lesnar needs to win. No crappy finish like SummerSlam. Mr. Creepy Boss says, I think Taker will win since he deserves the win since Taker won due to a controversial ending. I can see both ends of that argument, but why I think Lesnar is winning, he hasn't won a pay-per-view match since the Royal Rumble. This is the guy that defeated The Undertaker's streak, but for some reason, he hasn't won a pay-per-view match since the Royal Rumble, so he really needs to get a win at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Do you agree? And I said this at SummerSlam, and I got it wrong, but why would they end the streak just to have Undertaker be the one to beat Brock Lesnar in the end? I mean, it could be Roman Reigns to finally beat Brock Lesnar in the end. You could have Seth Rollins, Cesaro. When Brock Lesnar gets defeated, that's going to be huge because the guy that does it is going to be the guy that beats the guy that broke the streak. So why would Undertaker be the guy to beat Brock Lesnar? It doesn't make sense. Why would they end the streak to just give Undertaker his win back a year later? Whoever beats Brock Lesnar should be somebody who's up and coming, and they get put over. Why would they bother putting Undertaker over here? I don't understand why they do that. The ending to SummerSlam was unclean, obviously, but The Undertaker did technically get his win back. So the fact that they're booking it at Hell in a Cell sort of suggests that they've already given Undertaker his win back. So why would they do it again at Hell in a Cell? Lesnar needs to carry on his dominance with a win over Undertaker here. The ending to SummerSlam kind of, he lost a bit of momentum, and the fact he hasn't won since the Royal Rumble, he's well overdue a bloody win. And we probably won't see Undertaker until WrestleMania, so why give Undertaker the win? It's not really going to do much in the grand scheme of things. I think Brock Lesnar originally booked for maybe a match at Survivor Series. I think I did read somewhere a few months ago that he's going to be around for the end of the year or maybe for the Royal Rumble. But we only see Undertaker around WrestleMania, so what's the win going to do? if Undertaker wins, it's going to hurt Lesnar a lot more than if Lesnar wins. It's not going to hurt Undertaker that much. But what do you guys think? I can see different things happening on this chat. Malik Burgess says that Brock will win because he rumored to face The Rock at WrestleMania 32. The fact that he hasn't won since the Royal Rumble is absolutely crazy. I think he's well overdue a win. The J-Man says, I think Lesnar is going to win. Make Taker look weak going into this match against Sting. It's going to happen. Yes, possibly. You can't bet against the Beast, says Chris Morris. He's got a good point there. Somebody said something in French. I'm not sure. Compétez vous faire un live de match Hell in a Cell. Does he want to know where you can watch Hell in a Cell live? If you follow me on Twitter, I'll be able to get you a link. Alex Wilmot says Undertaker will win. I'd love to know why. Why do you think that? And Mr. Creepy Boss says Lesnar is going to win. So we're going to move on to the next match. But if you guys want to share your opinions on the Brock Lesnar and Undertaker match as this is going along, then I am not going to complain one bit because I'd love to know, guys. But Alice Wilmot says Undertaker win because it's his own match. I can see where you're coming from. If Undertaker loses in the Hell in a Cell, then that is going to make him look really, really weak. But Brock Lesnar hasn't won since the Rumble. Why would they give Undertaker the win over the guy that broke his streak? That just seems like completely pointless to me. Rob Penn Thomas says Undertaker winning is pointless, but would have to give Taker a big win at his potential last WrestleMania. Top 10 Wrestling says Undertaker is going to Suplex City. Lesnar isn't going to hell. I've got to agree with that. Fabio Vacchio says Undertaker wins. We've got 28 guys in here. That's absolutely awesome. Guys, I've got to remember, smash the likes. Do it right now. That would be absolutely awesome. If you could do that, I'm just going to refresh it to see if you guys have been hitting the like button. And you have. We're 1 off 50 likes. That is absolutely crazy. But we're going to move on to the next match. We've now got 29 viewers live. That is great. The World Heavyweight Championship match between Seth Rollins against Kane. The probably easiest match of the night to predict is your winner, Seth Rollins. Now, Kane has been booked extremely strong going into this match. This is typically how WWE books a title challenger. They book them strong, and then they never win at the pay-per-view. That's probably almost 100% what is going to happen to Kane on Sunday, which is tomorrow. WWE never had any plans to put the belt on Kane. The ratings recently have been so bad. Putting the belt on a 50-year-old after the fact that the ratings have been so bad would be the worst decision they have done in a hell of a long time. I was sort of looking at the fact that they might be keeping the belt on Rollins so he can beat CM Punk's reign. They did it with Nikki Bella. Might be doing it with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins seems like the guy to do it. That might be why his title run's been quite boring, but also quite long. If you smash the likes anymore, I'll break my laptop and retire from YouTube. Just do it, man. It's worth the bloody risk. So, that's my opinion on the Rollins and Kane match. There's not really much to say. I mean, not sure if Sheamus is going to cash in. They're kind of doing this Sheamus and Barrett tag team at the moment. Whether that's to keep Sheamus busy for the time being, I don't know. But I'm not sure if Sheamus is going to cash in. He kind of hasn't really been teasing it as much, so he might do. But I just think he's not quite there yet. And I don't think that would be the greatest decision considering the ratings have been so bad. Mr. Epic Gamer says Rollins will win. Seth losing would be awful, says Rob. And Seth Rollins is the man. Kane can't beat Seth Rollins. Alice says Seth Rollins will win and turn face sometime because he will go against Triple H in the future. Maybe a possible WrestleMania feud. I would really, really like to see that. Or even against Shawn Michaels. How cool would that be? Shawn Michaels fighting for his friend Triple H against Rollins. How good would that be? But I don't think there's any doubt that Seth Rollins isn't winning on Sunday. This might be the easiest match to predict. You've got the Owens match, which might be easier to predict. But pretty safe bet. I could have told you a month ago that Kane wasn't winning. No matter how strongly he has been booked, he's never winning, which is kind of dumb considering how dominant he's been over Seth Rollins in the past month. But that's always the way they go. And it happens numerous times every year. They book the champion to lose, and some way he always finds a way to retain. And that's pretty much how Rollins has been doing things. So it's just the same old stuff really going to happen. The next match we are going to talk about is the Hell in a Cell match between Roman Reigns against Bray Wyatt. Finally, this feud is going to end, but I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I think Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt have been doing some good stuff. Their first match way back at Battleground, was really, really good. So I'm looking forward to it in the Hell in a Cell match. You haven't got any of Braun Strowman or anything. It's just a singles one-on-one match. And I think it's going to be really, really good. We've got 31 guys in here. If you guys can continue to share it around, that'd be great. Smash the likes as well. But my winner I've got is Roman Reigns. If you guys disagree and you think Bray Wyatt's winning, tell me why. I'd love to know. But I just think Roman Reigns should win here. Now, this feud's been going on since June. The face, Roman Reigns, should win here. End the feud once and for all. If Bray Wyatt wins here, then that sort of suggests that Roman Reigns never really ended the feud, and I'd like a nice conclusion at Hell in a Cell. Usually the Hell in a Cell is the ground for a conclusion. Brock Lesnar and Undertaker are going to conclude their feud in the Cell. Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt are going to conclude their feud in the Cell. I expect the babyface to win here, Roman Reigns, considering it's probably should be the last match between the two. Roman Reigns is still without a singles victory over Bray Wyatt at pay-per-view, so people might be looking towards Roman Reigns finally getting his win here. Roman Reigns is the golden boy, so they'll be keen to pull over Reigns here. And obviously, Reigns should be moving on to the WWE title picture sooner rather than later, maybe for a run-up to the Royal Rumble. WrestleMania. Yeah, certainly Reigns should move on to, I'm not going to say bigger and better things, but with a win over Bray Wyatt here, he can certainly do really, really good things with that. And I think that's where they're probably going with it. I think they've got more plans for Reigns rather than Wyatt at this point. And it seems like a logical conclusion. The feud should conclude here because I think we're all getting a bit bored of it. I was so shocked that they're doing it again at Hell in a Cell. I thought the feud was dead and buried by maybe SummerSlam. But yeah, we're getting it again, and I think Reigns should win here and end the feud once and for all. It's not been bad, but yeah, getting a bit bored of it at this point. I think Reigns should, win. Romance Reigns. Ambrose heel turn would be amazing. Do you think that Ambrose should turn heel on Roman Reigns here and let Bray Wyatt win? Maybe that would be a way to protect Roman Reigns and give the win to Bray Wyatt. Roman Reigns is stronger than Bray Wyatt, so he will win without any problem, says Fabio. People are saying the champion must be Sheamus. I know Mufta said, he says, what does he say? Sheamus will be the best champion we've seen in a while. Yeah, I'm getting a bit bored of Seth Rollins being the champion because they just book him the same way month after month. I think Sheamus is going to be a really, really good champion when he does it. Just doesn't really feel like the right time. I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure if it really feels like the right time. 38 views, that's absolutely incredible. How are my t-shirt sales? I've sold 29, which isn't too shabby. Yeah, pretty epic. Apparently Fandango was wearing it on Instagram the other day, which is absolutely mental. It's just gone crazy. Thanks for that question, Joe Kinsella. 41 viewers, that is absolutely incredible. If we get to 50, I think that's the record. I think we got about 55 maybe last time. Crazy. The Divas Championship match, Charlotte against Nikki Bella. Another really, really easy match to predict. You're going to have to go with Charlotte. If anybody in the chat says Nikki Bella, you're a fool because we waited for months for Nikki to lose her title. So she's not getting it back for a long time. This is Charlotte's first title defense. I think it's at least her first title defense at a pay-per-view. She might have defended it on maybe a SmackDown or Raw recently. So you'd expect Charlotte to win. It's way too early for her to drop the title. Hopefully the Divas division can move on to bigger and better things once Nikki is out the picture. She's kind of been stuck in this position for a couple of months now. Maybe once Charlotte beats her at Hell in a Cell, that she can be removed from the title picture. We can get girls like Sasha Banks, Naomi step up, because Nikki needs to get out of the title picture and let other people move in. And that can easily be done with a win on tomorrow from Charlotte. I think that's definitely the obvious conclusion to this match. And I don't think anybody's going to disagree with me right there. I think nobody thinks Nikki Bella is going to win on Sunday. The J-Man says Eva Marie is going to win. I think she'd be a better champion than Nikki Bella, to be honest. What do you think about Sami Zayn returning and winning the US title tomorrow? I thought Sami Zayn was going to be out for a while. What's the latest on his injury sort of thing? Nikki Bella will win. She's going to tie AJ and E's record for most Divas Championship reigns of 3, and then will win the title again somewhere down the line. I don't think Nikki Bella's touching that belt for a long time. We had all this huge Divas division, Divas Revolution thing, and I think that she shouldn't even touch it for a hell of a long time because there's way better wrestlers on the roster. Braun Strowman will interfere and rip the cage open. That'd be a great idea, but a Braun Strowman and Reigns feud, their match on Raw 2 weeks ago was utter crap, so I don't think I'd be too keen on a feud between Reigns and Strowman. Charlotte will win, but I find her pretty boring. Yeah, so do I. She goes woo all the time, and it's just go away. I find it kind of annoying. Nikki wasn't that bad as champion. She had no competition until the end of her reign. You've got a point. Mufta says Sheamus answers the challenge. Barrett helps Sheamus win. That'd be incredible. I think this whole Barrett and Sheamus thing they're doing is great. Love it. It's absolutely awesome. It's the best way they've used Barrett in a hell of a long time. We're going to move on to the tag team title match, which is the New Day versus the Dudley Boys. Somebody comment below saying, what have I missed? We've done the Brock Lesnar and Undertaker match. I said Lesnar was winning. I said Seth Rollins was beating Kane. Roman Reigns was beating Bray Wyatt. Charlotte was beating Nikki Bella. The next match is the Tag Team Championship match, which is the New Day against the Dudley Boys. I'm going to go with the winner as the Dudley Boys, but somebody convinced me the Dudley Boys were winning because I would have gone with the New Day. But thinking about it, now it's the third match between the Dudley Boys and the New Day. There must be a reason they're booking this match again because this feud has been going on for a hell of a long time. And I think it's going to be disappointing if the Dudley Boys don't win here. Because after all the months of build, and if the Dudley Boys don't end up winning, then it just feels like a hell of a waste of time. I love the New Day, but the Dudleys will win. Yeah, this is the third match. I think it'd be really disappointing if the Dudley Boys don't finally get the titles and win their 10th title. I think the New Day looks strong without the belts. They're like one of the most over heels on the roster. I think if they don't have the belts, they still look strong. Because I remember when they first lost the belts, WWE were forced into putting the belts straight back on them because they were so over without the belts. And I think it doesn't matter if they lose. And I think a rematch between the Dudley Boys and the New Day in a tables match later down the line would be incredible. My overall concept or thought is if they don't win here, then it's just going to feel like a waste of time. I mean, we've been seeing this feud for 3 months now. Might be exaggerating a slight bit there. But I think if the New Day win, it would just be like, why did we waste our time watching this whole feud for no nice conclusion at the end of it? I think, I don't see where the Dudley Boys go if they lose here. I mean, where would they go? There's no real other tag team in the division that's being built up except maybe Sheamus and Barrett at this point. What do you guys think? Do you see the New Day winning, or do you see the Dudley Boys winning? What do you guys think? Who's winning at the pay-per-view? Are they becoming the new tag team champions, or are they simply going to retain their titles? I'd love to know, guys. What do you guys think? At the end of it, I think. Let's just refresh this. We've got 36 guys in there. That is absolutely awesome. It keeps jumping up and down between 40 and about 35. But I don't mind, guys. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Nice to get all your participation in the chat and everything like that. It's been great. If you guys can remember to smash the likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. 37 viewers. Hi, Tom. Big fan. I just talked about your live stream on Twitter. Check it. It's called Malik Basahel. I'll check it out after. I'm not sure if I follow you. I will follow. Oh, yeah, there you are. So I'll follow you. Thank you for that. I've just retweeted it. Oh, yeah, I already follow you. That is cool. Somebody says Sandow to accept Cena challenge on Twitter. Callum Stevenson says that. That would be pretty funny. I don't know where he's gone. But yeah, it's well overdue. Sandow, where the hell has he gone? But I'm just refreshing the stream now, and we have gone to 36 viewers, so somebody has logged off, but no problem. So we're going to get on to the US Open Challenge right at the end of the stream in about 5 minutes. The next match we're going to talk about is the IC Intercontinental Championship match between Kevin Owens against Ryback. The winner of this match is, to nobody's surprise, Kevin Owens. It's too soon for Owens to lose the belt. Ryback hasn't been built up as a credible title contender. Everybody knows that. He lost to Raw against Seth Rollins, so he definitely hasn't been built as a proper title contender here. This is just simply a filler match. Nothing is going to happen whatsoever. Ryback, no way in hell, is going to win on Sunday. Kevin Owens is walking out as the winner and still your Intercontinental Champion, and rightly so, because he's been freaking awesome. Tom, can you follow me on Twitter? I will if you tweet me. I think you've just followed me, so I'll follow you back. There you go. So there you go. If you guys can remember to follow me on Twitter as well if you don't already, because that's where most of the interaction is throughout the day. And if you miss live streams like this, you'll know if they're on if you follow me on Twitter. Top 10 Wrestling says fight Owens fight. I'm a big fan of Owens at the moment. I think the work he's been doing with the Lucha Dragons has been actually really, really fun to watch. I'd love to see like a 2-on-1 handicap match between them two on Raw tomorrow, on Monday. That'd be great. The next match we're going to talk about is the pre-show kick. Holy shit, the chat has gone absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Right. The pre-show kickoff match, Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville against King Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev. This match on Raw was absolutely epic. This was the best match on Raw this week by far. It was so good. So I'm so glad they're doing it again on the kickoff show. I'll definitely be tuning into the kickoff show this time because sounds absolutely awesome. I haven't watched the kickoff show in a few months, but I'll be watching this because I think Cesaro, somebody says too apathic, says Cesaro is a god. Ziggler's in this match. Neville's in this match. Barrett, Sheamus, everybody except Rusev, I really like their work. So I think this match is going to be good. Imagine Sheamus or Barrett scraps the US title for the European title. Imagine that. Mufti, you seem like you're really keen on the idea of Sheamus accepting this US Open challenge or King Barrett accepting this US Open challenge. We're going to get onto that literally in about 2 minutes' time. So I think Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev are winning because it just looks like WWE are keen on this whole Barrett and Sheamus tag team or alliance or whatever you want to call it. So I think that you guys... I think that the WWE will continue Barrett and Sheamus's run. I think they've won every single match. I think they maybe put them in a team about 3 weeks ago and they've won every single match. So it looks like they're pretty keen on that. I mean, my only slight doubt is that Rusev's on their team and the fact that this whole marriage thing with Lana came out and the engagement ring, they might be interested in maybe burying Rusev and probably giving him the loss. But I think they're pretty keen on King Barrett and Sheamus, and I think they'll be interested in giving them the win for Sheamus and Barrett. But sometimes if they did a match on Raw, they might want to switch the result and give it to the baby faces. Usually they give the win to the baby faces on the kickoff show. But the fact that I think I've given wins to a lot of baby faces so far. Oh, maybe not. I gave it to Reigns, Charlotte, the Dudley Boys. Oh, maybe not. But it could go either way. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything. But I think they're pretty keen on Barrett and Sheamus at this point. So that'd be the obvious conclusion, as I keep saying. And the next and final match we're going to talk about is the US Open Challenge, which I think was an absolutely great idea. I mean, when that was announced on Raw, that saved Monday Night Raw because it was literally the only thing to look forward to. I think this is going to be absolutely awesome. We all know John Cena's going on a break after Hell in a Cell. So I can bet this finger that John Cena's losing on Sunday because it's just obvious, isn't it? But I think the thrill is that we don't know who's going to accept it. We know that if somebody the person that accepts it, there's like a 90% chance that they're winning the title. And if they don't win the title on Sunday, they'll probably win it on the Monday after, so the day after. But he's definitely dropping the title either on Sunday night or within the next week or so. So pretty exciting. Probably going to drop the belt on Sunday, which is incredible. We're just waiting to see who it's going to be. Buff Williams says, I would love to see Kurt Angle or Jack Swagger. Daniel Bryan will accept it. I don't know what his health's like. I thought it was going to be January when he comes back. A lot of people are saying Tyler Breeze because he's just debuted. But do you not think that's a little bit too obvious? I mean, yes, but everybody's just sort of like cottoned on that it's going to be Tyler Breeze. So I'm not sure if they're going to have to think of something new. I have no idea who is accepting it, but I know that whoever does accept it is going to win the US title. Tyler Breeze will accept it, then Dolph Ziggler will take it off him. I didn't watch SmackDown, so is Summer Rae now with Tyler Breeze? Is that right? I think that's right. I just wait for somebody to say in the chat. James Storm, Kurt Angle, or Daniel Bryan answers the US Open Challenge. Let's just agree on one thing, guys. Whoever accepts it is going to win the US title. Or it could be Tom Squashnie, Kevin Owens. Yeah, I said that on my crazy video the other day. Hi, Wrestling for All, Sting. Why loads of people are saying Kurt Angle, Sami Zayn, Hideo Itami, Finn Balor. Why loads of people saying Kurt Angle? This is absolutely ridiculous. Daniel Bryan will accept the US Open Challenge. I'm not sure when is Daniel Bryan supposed to be coming back. Okay, we got 41 guys. Let's have a look. Daniel Bryan. John Cena's opponent at WWE Hell in a Cell will be... Somebody's written an article which mentions Daniel Bryan. Let's just see what happens when I load it up. Oh, God, I can't. It's gone off. So people are tossing Tyler Breeze's name around a hell of a lot. Finn Balor, Daniel Bryan's mentioned in this article. So it's kind of the same people that everybody's saying. Bryan would be an amazing surprise. Is it Mobbed? I never know. Yeah, I think, it could be Samoa Joe, John Moynihan, Stinger, Tom, I believe Ryder will win. Woo, woo, woo. Do you think it should be Luke Harper? Yeah. That'll be pretty epic. Alberto Del Rio will return. Heath Slater says, Mr. Creepy Boss. I have no idea. That is the thrill of the Hell in a Cell. That's why we need to watch it. But I think it's going to be absolutely awesome, this pay-per-view. If I just run through the idea, I had Lesnar to win, Rollins to win, Reigns to win, Charlotte to win, the Dudley Boys to win, Kevin Owens to win, Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev to win, and whoever accepts the US Open Challenge to win and to become the new United States champion. Yeah, this has been an absolutely epic live stream, guys. You guys have taken part really, really well. How many likes are we on? We're on 92. If you guys, just before I close this off, remember to smash the likes. If we can get 100 likes, that'd be absolutely incredible before I close the stream off. I'd absolutely love that. So I'm going to leave the smash the likes thing on until I close the video off. I'm going to keep refreshing until we get 100 likes because that would be absolutely awesome. You guys have been awesome as well. This video is going to be live on the YouTube channel. Somebody said Chris Benoit. If you missed any parts of it and you want to go back, it's only half an hour, which is cool. 40 viewers, that's absolutely awesome. So on 96 likes now, guys. That is what is awesome. That is absolutely cool. So guys, hopefully you have in fact enjoyed this live stream and really appreciate you guys coming to these things because you really support the videos. Bye, Jason Styles. Yeah, you guys really... Oh, everybody's saying see ya. Bye. Peace, Tom. See ya. Bye, Tom. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. It's been absolutely incredible. We've got 106 likes. We've got WWE 2K16 videos starting on Tuesday at 5 a.m. in the morning UK time. So as soon as the clock strikes midnight in the American Eastern time, I will have videos on WWE 2K16. It's going to be literally as soon as the video game comes out in the USA, you're going to get videos on my channel. So just like to get that out to you guys before you leave. So bye, everybody. Hopefully you're looking forward to the 2K16 videos. Might even be live streaming some gameplay as well. 48 viewers in the live stream. That's absolutely amazing. Everybody, goodbye. You're all saying bye. It's been incredible, you guys being in here. Hopefully you're looking forward to the gameplay videos on Tuesday because I'm really looking forward to doing them. How many views have we got? We got 45. So everybody's starting to leave now. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. See you in the next video, guys. Cheers. So, yeah, take care, spot your hair. And remember to smash the likes.